Innokin ENDURA T18 starter kit. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome to the Vapor Chronicles. We are back for another review, and this time from Innokin. Innokin sent me these products for free for the purpose of this review, and I must confess these have jumped to the top of my queue, which doesn't happen easily, not because of Innokin, not because of any other reason other than my passion for why I started this channel, for why I love to vape, and for why I love spending countless hours making these videos, and that is to help people find the freedom that I found from smoking through vaping. This product has the potential to truly, and I know there's a lot of shit talk, truly change the game. Not for you or me that have already found freedom from smoking, but for those that are on the fence. Nothing more frustrating than having a channel that makes vape videos and have family members that still smoke. And I try to let them try my products, and they say, they cough and they just don't like it. It's not rewarding. They don't find it satisfying. They don't like big airflow. They don't like big clouds. They want something that replicates smoking cigarettes and that is easy and is not going to dry hit, that's not going to have issues, that's going to be simple, and they don't have to take a class on how to learn how to operate it. From the packaging to the simplicity of use to the refill, easy to grasp, easy to learn, and it truly performs, and the numbers are staggeringly simple. Chew on this: 1,000 milliamp hour battery, 1.5 ohm coil head. When I hear these numbers, my head automatically says unsatisfying, unrewarding, no battery length, and it's not going to deliver. The truth is, this product was designed from the ground up exactly for what it does, and nothing more, nothing less. I'm going to dive in, I'm going to show it to you, I'm going to break it down, and then we're going to come back out, we're going to take it for a vape, and I'll give you my final words. Let's dive in. Alright, here's the outside of the box. Beautiful, typical Innokin packaging. Innokin on the side. The color of the device. Scratch and tech for authenticity, and Innokin recommends doing that. And just a brief introduction to 14 watts regulated, 1,000 milliamp hour capacity, 1.5 ohm coil, 2.5 milliliter tank capacity, easy to fill, stainless steel and Pyrex, and it has a bunch of safety protections built in. You can also charge while vaping, and this is meant to be an all-in-one simple option to help people quit smoking cigarettes and to give mouth to lung satisfaction for vapors. That's what this is. All right, don't let the 1,000 milliamp hour and the 1.5 ohm resistance fool you into thinking that this thing is not capable of providing that, because it really does. Let's open it up. So you slide this off, and this is magnetic. And you have this beautiful display here that gives you all the information that you need to understand the device. I love it. Tells you what's in the box, gives you how to charge, how to fire and turn it on and off, 510 threading, coil, tank, drip tip. Simple. It also tells you how to fill it. You wait 5 minutes after you fill it, and then it gives you the color indicators on the button. You also have your battery, tank. This is the Prism T18 tank. There is a coil in the actual tank itself, and you also get here, if you pull this open, you get your micro USB charging cable. You also get a spare coil. You get some spare O-rings, and you get this really cool stand that I'll show you how to use in a minute. And they give you a user manual and these Innokin stickers. So looking at the device, this is your 510, and you'll notice that here there's a gap, and here there's a gap. There's no adjustable airflow on this. This is meant to have a specific draw, a specific vape, at a specific wattage, at a specific temperature for this specific coil. It is an all-in-one, simple on and off device that they have tailored and designed and implemented all of these things purposefully, and I'll explain that once I take it for a vape. You can see large juice windows for seeing how much you have left in your tank. It clearly states on here that this is the Prism T18 tank. Real nice paint finish on here. Now if you wanted to change out your coil head, you could just unscrew the base here, similar to other Innokin products, and then you have the coil, grab a hold of it, pull, and then your coil head comes out. Look at those wicking channels. This is brilliant, by the way, and I'll tell you why. When you put your coil back in here, because the coil basically is the chimney, okay? The whole entire thing is the chimney. The chimney's built into the coil. When this slides up here like this, and you get this in place, no matter how you tilt this tank, whether you're vaping in bed and you have it tilted up, or you have it like this, there's always going to be access for juice to wick into the wick. Okay? It works extremely well, and I love it. Screw this back on. There you go. Now to fill, or if you want to remove your drip tip, it pulls off. Great drip tip. And then to fill, you just unscrew the top just like so. And there you go. You just fill at an angle on the sides until it fills up to the top. A little rubber gasket there so that when this gets screwed on, it seals it so you don't get leakage. And then this screws down to the device. And you can see there's that gap there for airflow. Airflow and airflow. Now at the bottom here, you'll see it says Innokin logo here. And all you do is you just twist this and it exposes the charge port. You could also vape while charging, so that's nice. And there's color indicators. When it's red, it's being charged, and when this turns green, there's a light around here. That means it's full once it's plugged in. You want to make sure you use a 1 amp wall adapter, and that's pretty much it. So to turn the device on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it'll flash, and then it should be on. But I'm gonna show you on one that's already full in a minute. So here's another color, and you can see here when I fire, you'll see there's a little green light, and this would turn to yellow when it's halfway empty, and then it turns to red when it needs to be charged. All right. To turn it off, 1, 2, 3, and then it doesn't fire, and then to turn it on, 1, 2, 3. Goes through the 3 sequence, and there you go. That's it. Simple to use, simple to maintain, simple to change the coil, simple to fill. That's what you get. But let's break down this mysterious coil head. And I've done it for you, so I'm going to show you. So at the top you have this rubber gasket, and this comes out. And by the way, don't do this yourself because you're going to ruin the coil head. It's a pain in the you-know-what to get it apart, but I wanted to see what was inside to show you. And this is sort of press fitted on here, and this slides off. So once you slide this off, you'll see what this is. This is just an empty sleeve with holes that run up and down the sides. There is your 1.5 ohm coils. It's dual horizontal coils, and they're stacked crisscrossed. Okay, so if I pull this wicking, and you can see the wicking goes down the whole entire side. Let me lift this. This is Japanese organic cotton. You can see that it's basically 2 coils stacked on top, and the wicks go across like that. But notice how the coils are up at the top. I noticed that like the past couple days lying in bed and vaping like with the tank turned like this, it just keeps up so much better and doesn't get dry like a lot of my tanks. Awesome. This is the actual chimney. Look at this. So this slides off. So air comes up from the bottom of the 510 and also from the sides. I kind of crunched this. This is not triangular, this is circular, but I had to use vice grips to get this off, so I kind of damaged it. But you can see. And then this is where your leads are. See? And that's it. So that's your coil. So the little stand that they give you, it comes like this, and you just want to take the center piece off, and you'll notice, if I zoom out a little bit, you just take this piece, and then this just gets pressed in here, nice and tight. And there is plastic covering to make this look nice so you don't scratch it. And if I take that off, and there's also covering on the bottom. So once you do that, take this snaps in, and then you have a stand. So when you're charging or you put this on there at night, you can just rest it just like that. It's all those little details that sort of make this special. All right, so let's fill this. So we're going to unscrew the top. Cause a disruption on my desk because I have too much shit. That's great. So once you have the top unscrewed, you want to take your bottle of juice, whatever that may be. For this, we're going to use some I Love Donuts and 6 milligrams of Nick, a little bit more Nick for this. Now I've used Max VG in here, I've used Thin VG, I've used everything in between, and it keeps up all that. Right on up to the top. Screw your cap back on. Give it a couple primer pulls, but don't turn it on yet. Let it sit for about 5 minutes and you should be ready to vape. Alright, let's zoom back out. Wow, the ENDURA T18. When it came in the mail, I was like, what is this? Not excited at all. But upon putting it to my lips and feeling the resistance, the mouth to lung capable draw that this has, without fiddling with, you know, a lot of tanks, like you close off the airflow and it gets tight, but you get too much vapor production and it gets too fogged and it makes you cough. This thing is just perfectly designed for mouth to lung. I'm talking, let me take a pull. Perfect cigarette-like experience, resistance, but flavor for days, and it produces a perfect amount of vapor that you're not clouding up a room and looking, you know, ignorant to people. Classy, beautiful finish, awesome drip tip, love it. Love the visibility of the tank. It just looks like a classy, it feels well built. Love the swivel cap on the bottom. Love the push button responsiveness. There's no rattles. Innokin quality that we all have come to know and appreciate. And it's just, it's so focused is what really endears this to me. And I know I'm gushing, and I'm gushing because I know this is gonna get people to quit smoking. I know it. It's gonna get people to quit smoking. Price point, $29.95, available right now on myvaporstore.com. It's in stock. It comes in teal, black, pink, and stainless. And $29.95 comes with the 2 coils, the tank, the battery, and the charging cable, plus the stand. It's a no-brainer. If you're looking for a stocking stuffer, if you're looking to get somebody off of cigarettes, I would personally, if it was me, I would probably pick this up for a current smoker at 12 to 18 milligrams of nicotine, and one of these. Okay, high VG, low VG, high PG, doesn't make a difference. But 6 milligrams of nic for me. Is totally rewarding. And the pink I just filled up. So let me take this for a vape, different juice. If you do a long sustained draw, you can get clouds out of this, no problem. It's amazing. The tanks don't drain quickly. The battery life, I've been vaping the teal one since last night. I filled it up before I went to bed, and it's still green. And I've probably put 3 tanks of juice through this thing. So perfect stocking stuffer, perfect gift to get that smoker that's been stubborn, that's had trouble transitioning. I think this is a game changer for that. And you know when you buy Innokin products, they're going to last. And that's pretty much it. So awesome device, awesome Innokin, $29.95. You can pick it up right now. And that's all I got for this edition of the Vapor Chronicles. I will see you right here really, really soon. Have a good one.